Hi, welcome to Fletcher's Farmhouse, and in the kitchen today we're going to have a go at making this completely new recipe for me to try, lemon puffs. So let's have a go. We will be using ready rolled out puff pastry, and I've got these new cutters which only came yesterday, so I've just got to do 2 of each design. You're supposed to just use the heart ones, but I thought let's have a go and do different things. Goodness me. Now I've already made the glaze because the glaze is here and it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? It's 1 egg yolk and golden syrup as well. So that should make it very nice and sweet. So yeah, I tell you what, it's absolutely throwing it down out there, and it wasn't supposed to be raining for a couple of days, but you know, it looked really nice earlier on. Bit windy, bit cold that wind, but you know, I was going to put the washing out. I'm glad I didn't now. Right, for some reason they seem to be coming out now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Right. Okay, that's that. Let me see. I've got my tin ready over here. So let's start putting these on. Now I'm hoping that the workmen, because there's work being done next door and it gets a bit noisy at times, so I'm hoping that they're actually on their dinner hour. So I wanted a nice, quick and easy recipe that I could just rustle up before they get back. So we'll see how it goes. Oh dear. So I have got, I don't know if you've watched my other videos and you've seen it in the background, I have got a bread making machine. And I haven't actually used it yet. I keep meaning to. But what I bought the other day, because you know there might be shortages of things because of the weather. You know, I mean, I'm growing my own plants this year. Well, fruit and veg, I'm hoping anyway. I'm going to have a go. But obviously the fields are all flooded. So they're saying there's going to be a shortage of wheat and things, of flour. So I thought, okay, I'll get a giant bag. So I've got a giant bag of bread flour, and I've got some yeast, and I've got the bread making machine. You know, because it's all about trying to living a self-sufficient, well, a more self-sufficient lifestyle. So I'm going to have a go with that. Because there's no excuse now, is there? I've got a giant bag of flour to use. Right. 2. Now, so this is the shape what they suggest to use. So, but I just thought, why don't we just have a go at doing all 3 small ones, and then we can just see which looks best. And also what I'm going to change, because I do like to change recipes, even if it's the first time of me doing them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put some melted white chocolate. I've got some in a bowl over warm water, so that's just melting nicely for me. Yeah, so this is what we're going to attempt to do. Yeah, I kind of like the heart ones actually. I think they look quite good. Yeah. And then I just thought do some round ones as well. This will come in handy for doing, oh, what do they call them now? Mint fondants or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. I'm going to be doing those as well anyway, whatever they are. I'll find out what they're called before I do them, obviously. Make it look like we know what we're doing, even though we don't. Not yet, we don't. Yeah. Anyway, the lettuce, seedlings and the spinach that's in the mini greenhouse, which I think is a fantastic idea, by the way, mini greenhouse. They're sprouting and nothing else is at the moment. So, and we've got all these things. We've got watercress and some cucumber growing, some spinach, some herbs there on the windowsill as well, and they're not doing so bad. But the chamomile seems to have just stopped growing, and it's just given up. That's it. The mint, that's a total disappointment. There's only one little tiny little speck, and that doesn't seem to be wanting to do any more growing either. So I don't know. And the lemon balm, that's not showing at all. So it's hit and miss, I think, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I bought 2 more big bags of compost. So really I wanted to do that today, but the weather is just horrendous again. So I do feel sorry for the farmers, you know, because I don't know how they're going to cope, really. Everything's against them, isn't it? So, well, you can. I'd buy local if you live rural. I mean, obviously we're in a Scottish village and they have farmers markets and things, so I'm going to be going to the next one and buying some things to support them. And because it's fresher and it's better and everything. So actually I might do a video on that, and then you can see what I buy when I go, because it's only about 8 miles away, the town centre of Ayrshire, from where we are, so it's not too bad at all. And it's once a month there anyway. They do it in different places each week. They go somewhere else. So I'm quite excited. They had to cancel the last one. I was going, but the wind, you see, again, the weather, it's right on the river, you see. So they couldn't, because everything would have ended up in the river. Right, so they're looking okay, I have to say. Yeah. Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the oven on now. Perhaps I should have done that sooner, but Betsy the range does heat up rather quickly. So, don't have to worry about that. Oh dear, that sounds like the workmen are back. Oh dear. Oh no. We thought we'd get away with it, but we're not going to, are we? Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, well, I shall try to hurry then. Watch this, I bet I've done all odd numbers when we need 2, because we have to join them together with buttercream and lemon curd. They're going to be quite delicious, I think. I do. I think they're going to be really nice, these. Yeah. I might even do different toppings. I might just do like a sprinkle of icing sugar on some and the drizzle of the white chocolate on others. You know, you don't have to stick religiously to a recipe. I like to change recipes and make them my own. Don't know whether you've noticed that. But obviously, first time you do a recipe, you know, that's just you getting to know it and things. And after that, you can think, oh well, I'll change it, I'll do this, I'll do that. And why not? Tell you what, this is making quite a lot of these, so this is great. So this is very economical. And it's already rolled out, so, and it's already made up, so again, it's win-win really. Because puff pastry takes forever, so there's no way I could have done it in time before they finished the dinner break. But obviously, oh gosh, I've only just seen all of these now. I've forgotten about those. Do you know, I wonder if they're going to spread, because if they are, I might have a bit of a problem. Unless I do another batch. I could do another batch, couldn't I? I think I've got enough room, enough stuff for it. Let's see how that goes. Right, so now, let's get rid of that. What does it say? Let me see. Right, no, I don't put that in now. Right, bake for 10 minutes until well risen. Oh, it's going to rise. Oh, God. Right, well, maybe I should just take some off. I don't want them to be claustrophobic, do I? Let's just take some off. Oh, maybe not that one. It doesn't want to. Oh, dear, they're all stuck. I hope they come off. Maybe I should have greased it. Right, well, anyway, that is the first tray. So, what gas mark is it supposed to be? Gas mark 7. Ooh. Right. I've certainly not got it on that. Mind you, this is a very hot oven, so I don't think it really needs to go on full whack. Oh, I've got to go in. Right, there we go, that's better. Okay, now, whilst that's in there, I might do another thing. Right, so the chocolate's melted nicely. That's fine. So I'll do another load and then I'll come back. Right, so I've just took them out of the oven, the first batch. So now I need to just put the glaze on them and then get them back in. So there they are, out of the oven, looking golden and delicious. So I've just put the second batch in, so we'll do the same. Put the wash on them and then we can start constructing them. So I've just done the second batch with the glaze and I'm just about to put them back in. And there they are, out of the oven. Looking very nice, but I tell you what, you can tell the ones that I rolled out because they're a lot thicker, aren't they? They're not as delicate. So I think if you're going to do this recipe, I would recommend you using the ready rolled pastry. And I would also recommend that you leave them in slightly longer because as you can see, some are looking more anemic than others. So if you really want a really nice brown treacly glaze, I'd leave them in slightly longer. So some of them have been left in longer and some of them haven't. So as I say, first time I'm doing this, I learn from my mistakes, then you don't need to make any mistakes because I'll have done it all for you. Right, well, let's have a go at constructing them. I have made a tiny amount of, can't see it, buttercream. And I can see where I've gone wrong already. Because some of them are a little bit too thick. Now then, I've got to put lemon curd on as well. So, oh no, it's falling, oh no, it's falling over. I think, oh dear, right, okay, that's not working out so well, is it? Oh no, it was going so well, wasn't it? Not now, it's not. Right, well, hang on a minute. Okay, I need to get the lemon curd. And another knife, I think. Right, so the lemon curd I'm using is this, and it's very nice. Other lemon curds are available, or you can make your own, but I really like this one. Now, if I just put a little slither on of that, there, and then stick it, oh this is, this is a bit fiddly now, and then stick that to that. Oh, yeah, yeah, as long as it doesn't fall over. Oh, and it is. Oh no, stay up. Right, if it stays up, then we're winning. Right, next bit of the curd. You know, these would be okay at a party, I think. I think they'd go down very well. Yeah. But I can see why they suggested the heart shape, oh dear, rather than the other shapes. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, like I say, as long as they stay kind of upright, then we're winning. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I made another mistake. So, don't do what I did. Because it actually said, when I just read it then, only glaze half of the heart shapes. And actually, I did all of them. So, that's, you know, so the one that's not glazed is supposed to be the underneath one, the base. So, now you know that. Just don't do what I did. Do you know what, they're not looking so bad, it's just that now the hard part is getting them to stand upright, because with them being puff pastry, you don't know which direction the puffs are going to unfurl. You know, on the tray, as in the layers, because it's all in layers. So, but I do think, ooh, the shop bought ready-made puff pastry is the way to go. But if you're gonna use the excess, oh dear, right, they're all falling over now. Oh dear. Then I would really roll it out a lot thinner than what I have. Yeah, and don't overfill it with this either, because it's just going to ooze out. Tell you what though, they do look very nice, don't they? So, yeah, I think I'd do these again. I'll just do it slightly different. I'll tell you what, let's try to do a star one, shall we, as well, and see whether it actually works, or whether we should just stick to the heart-shaped ones. But you know, you have to try these things, because otherwise you're just going to do the same thing all the time, and I don't like that personally. I like to just change things, try different things. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Right, so if you're going to do it with the star, that's kind of what it looks like. So it doesn't really look like a star now, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Right, okay, and let's try this with the circle ones now. And then you can decide for yourselves. Or maybe you'd want to do larger ones. You could do. If you've got the pastry cutters and you've got a larger size of heart, I don't see why you couldn't make larger ones if you wanted. For like an afternoon tea, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, in fact, look at that. That's alright. That's like a little miniature scone. Lemon scone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's really nice. Obviously it's puff pastry, not, you know, scone mix, but you get the gist. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice for an afternoon tea, this. Afternoon tea or a party. So I'm going to get on with this, because don't forget, I've got the chocolate drizzle to do, and I don't know how I'm going to get these things to stay upright anymore, because they're not very level, are they? But I think that's just the look of the draw of where it is in the oven and how it cooks. So I'll do some more and then I'll come back. And there they are. All done. So I've actually managed to do the white chocolate glaze, and it's not turned out too badly. Obviously it made a lot more than this, but well, these are the ones that turned out and look really good, the best ones. So, but what I will say is that they're very, very sweet. So perhaps it's best to make the small ones rather than make any larger ones. But yeah, I'm really pleased with those. So those were the originals in the book. So as you can see, I've made them slightly different, but I really like them. Yeah, I think I'd definitely make these again. So thanks for joining us at Fletcher's Farmhouse. I hope to see you again.